dear comrades, but we all have a new name now, Dimaghi Naxalites. It's a great honor for me to inaugurate DYFI's 16th conference, whatever it is. I remember many years back, I think in 2018, I was in Calcutta to inaugurate in Calcutta. So my relationship with DYFI is a long one. And today I'm more happy because what is happening in the country. The youth front here, or the cockroaches, or the SFIs, or All India Student Federation. As I accepted this invitation to come to Kerala for DYFI, this time when I walked, I had something else in my walk, more confidence, more hope, because the youth have risen. The youth have questioned. The youth of this country are giving me hope. I was in Jantar Mantar and I saw the beauty, the resilience, the power of the younger generation today. Because of the power they showed, the supreme leader is shivering. He is afraid. When the youth were in Delhi, for the first time in 1.5 decades, we saw him leaving the parliament building from the back door. Because of the youth, he has started making reels. Because of the youth, he is using Red Fort for naming ceremonies and calling us Dimaghi Naxalites. The truth is, at last, he has accepted that we all have brains. He has accepted that he is afraid of brains, afraid of people questioning, afraid of people protesting. You know, there is a beautiful story. You go into a forest. So my friend who is a scientist, who is a natural scientist, somebody asked him a question. How do animals talk in the forest? We are all designed. He says animals listen and send signals. For example, there is a tiger, a predator prowling, and there are a group of deers. One deer will observe, it will know the killer is around. Its ears will flutter, the eyes will move around. It says, the minute it knows there is a tiger, the predator, it gives a call. Caw. All these years we thought that sound, an alarming sound of caw, was to tell the other deers to escape. No. When it sees a tiger, the deer will walk one step ahead and it sees the tiger and says, caw. It is telling the tiger, I saw you. And the tiger will say, so the youth of this country has told Narendra Modi, caw. Now I know you, your leakage of papers. Now he can't attack. For the first time, they have punctured his ego. The youth of this country, by saying cock, has told him We know you're not powerful, you're naked. We know all your politics. That is why he is worried. For the first time, the citizens, the youngsters have said, we are not afraid of you. We needed somebody to say it. We have had a lot of protests in this country, farmers' protests, we have protests by the workers, government officials, but you could not go one step ahead because this predator had marked them. They had jobs to lose, they had lands to lose, but these youngsters have nothing to lose. Probably when this predator came to power, these youngsters were 12 years, 13 years, 8 years. They did not choose him. Now they are grown up and are saying, cock. It is a wonderful space where the predator doesn't know what to do. On that day when I was in Jantar Mantar, there were 1 lakh of people in Jantar Mantar, but there were 4 lakhs more on the streets of Delhi. For the first time they had come to Delhi. For the first time they wanted to protest, they wanted to go to the parliament, and the parliament shook. They thought, will it be another Bangladesh, another Nepal, another Sri Lanka? But I'm so proud of my youngsters, they were not violent. They were not violent, they wanted to ask questions. So today when I stand in front of you and I'm inaugurating the 16th edition of DYFI, for the first time after a decade, I'm more confident that the end of the fascist rule is closing. The end of the fascist rule is closing because it's not only the children, it is the parents who are worried that you hit our children. We know your ugliness. So it is our duty now to continue this fight. And I'm very sure the strength, the power, the commitment of DYFI will continue to make that fascist coming down faster. Thank you for this. Thank you for this hope. And thank you for staying together, because now we can protest anywhere we want. Before, the social media was with them. It is like a war. They have a gun. We did not have a gun. Now the social media is with the youngsters. We are equal. We are a little better. Now protest sites have changed. It is not Jantar Mantars. It is anywhere we are. Today, Cockroach Janata Party is not becoming a political party. The people of the country have to tell these politicians, whichever party they are. I believe who should do politics? It is us, the citizens, who should do politics. The ones whom we elect should do their job. Why are they doing politics and why are we supposed to do a job? Today, this country will raise only because of the just asking of the citizens, of the youth of this country. Recently they were telling me, and we have to be very careful, the youth also have to be careful, because no opposition party in this country will bring down BJP or these fascists. Because in politics, opposition parties don't win, ruling parties lose. So probably with the nonsense, with the brutality this government has done, people, youngsters with anger may push them away from their chair. But we should be worried, because pushing them and bringing an alternative is not a political decision, awareness decision. It will take some more time. We need to see another fascist in another form should not come. So DYFI, youngsters, youth and elders have to continuously work not only to bring down the fascists, but also make every citizen, every youngster be aware of how to choose an alternative. How to choose an alternative. Somebody asked me a question, Prakash, why are you not tired? No, because there is one group which is very interesting, is they are called Center for Financial Accountability, whom I spend a lot of time with. So they had come to my space, and the sort of studies they are doing is very appalling in this country of what this government has done. So they wanted to have a discussion with me and said, even we sometimes feel low, but why don't you feel low? Why are you always fighting? I told them, I have realized in my lifetime I will not see a change. Because just bringing down this fascist is not enough. The awareness has to come. So I am not here to win. So when you want to win, you get tired. But for me, fighting for justice, fighting to create a better society is a way of life. And I would like to end my life saying that this man was supportive of this movement and made it walk a few steps, and that is all I want. So today, we have bigger job, not only of bringing down these fascists, but also we need to create, because you youngsters, the youth, I have 10, 15 years left in this world or in this country, but you have 40, 50 years ahead. There's a lot of damage which my aged people have done already to the country. So you'll have to repair it. You'll have to create a political awareness. This movement, which is now threatening the fascists, should grow richer with having the sense of politics and having the righteousness and to decide, create an awareness. I hope this is just not a fight, it's a longer journey. And I'm so happy and I'm so proud and I'm thankful to you all for inviting me here to inaugurate this. Thank you. Good day.